What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Grace Jones. Once again, big shout out to Mark. We're going back to Warm Leatherette, 1980, and the next tune is The Hunter Gets Captured by the Game. I like it. It sounds like the tables have been turned. It sounds like the pursued suddenly becomes the conqueror. It makes me think we're talking the world of seduction and the dance, the pursuit of another, but perhaps in this case, and knowing that she is not only audacious, but people pointed out she has this like androgynous aesthetic, and some of the songs she does not approach things in the way that maybe like more like traditional like female artists would. So it wouldn't surprise me if it's a woman turning the tables on a guy who thinks ooh, like I'd like a bit of that, and he's trying to pursue her in that way, but somehow she turns it around on him and makes him feel like he's the one like, oh, maybe I need to look out here. So I wonder what could be afoot, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's in that general realm. So let's find out. This is Grace Jones. The Hunter Gets Captured by the Game, and it's from the 1980 album Warm Leatherette. Bit of a disco feel. Like gospel vibe. Little like synth birds. I love how it goes from a very soul vibe at the end of the chorus to this more electric, and then back into the disco groove. tune with a couple different flavors. Again, it has a bit of the soul vibe, but it also had, you know, the gospel flavor with the backing vocals in particular. Some electric touches, including the like synth birds, as I was saying. So some different ingredients sonically. It sounds like, what I did catch sounds like she's saying like she was trying to you know, pursue this guy, but then maybe like the impact of him actually on her was like more than she expected, and now she feels like she's maybe in thrall to him, or you know, that like she's been the one who's been captured like unwittingly. Again, I could be wrong, but it felt like, you know, I'm trying to set a trap for you to walk into, but now it's like, you know, with one kiss of his or something like that, like now she feels trapped, and like she's the one who's emotionally like unable to get away from it or think about anything else. So it felt like maybe that was the essence of what was happening, but either way, it sounds like a turnaround. The idea of whether it's, you know, someone who's being pursued and doesn't want anything and then suddenly like turns it around on the other person, or if I'm reading it right, someone who, and maybe it's not even so much about that, maybe it's like you wanted a physical relationship, you wanted just to, you know, have that connection with someone, but you don't want love, you don't want anything like that, and it's like, oh damn, like suddenly, like, you know, I was trying to get you into my trap, but now I think I fell into your trap, because now like I'm emotionally obsessed with you. So it could be about like the way you thought things were going to go have been turned around, and now you're the one who seems to be like, oh, like, can we make this work? Is it, you know, instead of just like, oh, I just like to, you know, be with this person, and, you know, I don't feel much about it beyond that. So a couple different iterations that maybe make sense with the tidbits I heard. I look forward to hearing people comment. I know Mark will provide some info, and surely others will as well. But yeah, a cool tune sonically, like I said, some hints of disco, some hints of soul, some hints of, you know, gospel, and just generally a bit of funk, and ultimately vocals that, you know, weren't the craziest I've heard from her, certainly, which, you know, I'm looking forward to going through the second disc, and if, you know, there's anything more like, what was it? I'm losing my mind, I'm forgetting the name of it. The one that was actually technically from the second disc. Oh, She's Lost Control, that's what it is. Yeah, but either way, not the craziest vocal performance, but exactly where it should be. I do have to point out that the next song in the playlist is a term often used in the United States to indicate things that are balderdash or bollocks, perhaps. So we'll get to that song and title, and I suppose it's one that I'll have to write in a creative way, because otherwise YouTube's like, oh wait, there's profanity in your video title. Like, I remember unthinkingly, there's a punk band that I listen to which is composed of people in the acid techno scene. Their name is Dogshite, and the first video I did a reaction to, I put just the title and the name, you know, without really thinking about it, and then I put the video up. And then the next day, like, all my playlists weren't showing up on my page, like, publicly. And a couple people said, yeah, like, I see your videos, but the playlists, like, I'm not seeing them. And I remember, like, getting in touch with someone from YouTube, and they were looking through, and, like, I don't understand, like, oh, wait a minute. Did you have something with, like, profanity? I was like, well, I don't think so. But I was like, oh, I did react to a video by Dogshite. And he's like, ah, that may have been it. Like, when I was like, oh, shit, that's, yeah, good point. I, like, wasn't even thinking about that. So when we get to the next track, I may have to write it creatively. But either way, I'm curious what is being designated as such. In any case, I will let you know when we get there what the plan is. But let me know what you think. Again, hearing an album that came after this, and this is being 1 year before the album we've already gone through, I'm, you know, trying to get a sense of the evolution, but in reverse order. And I know, again, she's working with a number of people who are bringing their styles and their sonic flavors to her project. But either way, it's cool to hear this album, even if it's, again, like, I'm thinking of it as the earlier stage relative to what I've already heard. So in any case, let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.